Bagfuel, baby.
You and I had a discussion on Power 99 with Cosmic Kev
About
about
what?
Drake's new defamation suit, and you are utterly disgusted, as am I. He's rolling it out because he feels that the lyrics were defaming the character and who he is as a person. Now, a lot of people are saying from the culture that is disgusting behavior, but one of the things I think we haven't touched on from a business level, what is the future of that? Is it now going to become that record labels demand that people are extremely accurate in their music? Does this now limit artistic integrity and freedom?
Nothing
No,
happened.
no, I mean, currently right now, because what if the judge, this is all speculation. If the judgment
Yeah,
goes in his favor, right?
I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't do well with speculation because I
Okay.
don't.
I mean,
Nothing has happened. Everybody. I'm not gonna speculate around what Drake is trying to do. Like it's just ridiculous.
not what he's doing, it's the result of it.
There is
Potential.
no result. There is no. Everybody's looking and fishing for whatever the potential. Nobody knows no potential result of what. Like he says something about Kendrick's wife. Ain't nobody put no lawsuit on him.
I mean,
This is
it that's open though. Right now, he opened himself up. If Kendrick Lamar's wife wanted to sue him for defamation because he said she's been indulging in infidelity, which is grounds for divorce, she can do that. This is the gateway he's opened.
I mean, well, you know more about it than me, so I mean, maybe you should give your opinion because I don't have no opinion on what Drizzy's doing,
It's not about what he's doing.
except for I don't understand it unless he's trying not to put out no more music, unless he's trying to get a one last payday. But I just don't see the end of this with the windfall of what's going on. He's not an independent artist yet. He's signed to the label, to the distribution still. So I don't know what the end all to be all is. I don't I'm for me, I'm lost. And I'm willing to admit it. But if you ever thought about it because you know more about the legal stuff, then
Now, legally, anytime cases like this happen, depending on what the judgment is, it becomes groundbreaking in one direction or the other. So if UMG wins, it should be business as usual. But if Drake wins now, what does that open? It opens up a big can of worms because now everyone can go back and say, this ain't real, this ain't real, this ain't real. I got defamation suit, let me get my bread. Or when you mention somebody's name, example, when Drake spoke about Kendrick's wife and all the infidelity, she can sit there and hit Drake with the same play. So now any artist can get sued if you bring up anybody's name based on the potentiality of this suit winning.
I don't think that Kendrick even wants his wife
I don't think so neither.
looking desperate.
Hmm.
Everything to me isn't about legal. Yeah, some is legal, some is about how you're gonna look to the public. Like
Yes.
sometimes you just look desperate. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying when you want the king of the castle and now one thing occurs that's not in your favor to the public
Hmm.
and you're looking totally different to them, it's not because of music, it's not because of a battle, it's because of how you went about things.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking at no legal battle. I don't even think that Kendrick and them was white. When you're winning and you're making money,
Hmm.
why even enter into that game? He's
Not
been
at all.
quiet.
Hmm.
He's this Kendrick side, he was quiet for so long. And then when the rap battle comes out, then he had years of shit that he had to say. So he put it in 3 or 4 songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever heard him say nothing else since then?
Nope. He dropped the album. He
You're not,
chilling.
he's not saying nothing.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't agree with it. I don't know what the end all the be all is. And I don't even know why.
I think Drake is a sore loser.
I've never seen somebody. No, I'm lying. We've seen people start battles and then cry when they lose.
Hmm.
We've seen this before. This
Yeah.
is what's going on. People start battles with us all day. We're not trying to fight, but they keep losing. You know what I'm saying? And then they got to go to other platforms and cry about losing and continue to lie. So we see this. We see this all the time. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So I'm just shocked that a billionaire of this status and who has had the number one spot for so long.
A decade and a half.
I just don't. I'm honestly like, who is advising these people, or are they just not listening?
Or that he's probably surrounded by yes men and they don't want to lose their slot or their position.
I mean, we know everybody's surrounded by yes men. That's
Mhm.
why a person like me don't have a crew of people, because I got a big ass mouth and I'm not just gonna sit there and watch somebody do something dumb and I say something.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you do that and the ship goes down, you going down with the ship.
All day.
That's what y'all don't realize. But see, you singers and rappers, they become yes men because, oh, you know what they're doing as the ship goes down? They're taking the gold out the ship. They're taking the money out the ship. So when the ship is all the way gone, they got a stockpile of what they got left so they can maneuver and make a whole nother run.
The war chest.
Period.
And you know, we spoke about it. Meek was in the same position that Drake was in when everybody was really on Drake's side when that battle was in favor of Drake. And Meek went back into the lab. He took the slings and arrows, whether it was publicly, financially, from a relationship standpoint as well. And he came back with Champions, a really great body of work and an album. We was there for the album release party. It was a moment in New York City. And this is what Drake needed to do. Just sit back in the lab and put out a great body of work.
Meek wasn't number one.
So you think it's different based on positioning?
Damn right.
On it. No, I don't.
Meek wasn't number one. Meek was hot, but Meek wasn't number one. So when Meek lost the battle, it wasn't something that people was gonna be like terribly shocked at. If he would have won the battle, that would have been his come up.
Mm-hmm.
Follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All he did was go back to the lab and make music. He didn't try to continue battling. Somebody was in his ear and said, yo, even if you lost the battle, and then people forget this key part of the battle. Him and Drake got cool and did a song on the album, and it was fire.
That was later on.
But that was on the album.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was later, but it was later. It was the song Going Bad or whatever made the album.
Mm-hmm.
But their beef wasn't really about nothing, though.
So what's Kendrick and Drake's beef about?
A lot of shit, man.
I mean, technically, do we really know what?
I mean, everybody say it was built up. He might know because he might know because he be out there on the West Coast. But I'm just saying, I think people forgetting that Drake and fucking Meek had real beef. She was about something. She was about something.
I don't think.
Yeah, but they wasn't coming. They wasn't. I don't. They wasn't coming as hard as they was like that battle. Though.
It's different variables because you gotta remember. You gotta remember. Right. You had Nicki in the middle of shit too.
That intensified the situation.
You know what I'm saying? But it could also cool down the situation because even if I'm not dealing with y'all, like anybody, like y'all need to chill. Y'all been around each other on top of that because of my situation.
But didn't it spawn from Nicki? Like where did the beef even? Where did that beef even spawn from?
Beef is beef. I mean, beef always spawns from bitches or fucking money, but
money or disrespect.
But beef is beef. They beef was real. Somebody said talk about it. That wasn't the sexy thing to do for Drake and fucking Meek to chill. That was not the sexy thing to do.
Nah.
That was very surprising for people if we want to really talk about it.
Surprising and confusing.
It was surprising, like, what the fuck? They cool? Mm-hmm. So I thought that there would be a possibility of reconcile, and I don't know Kendrick, I don't know Drake. I'm just going based upon music because we reconcile with people and do shit and we really don't like them and they don't like us, but it's for the betterment of the culture and moving forward. You don't gotta like everybody that you work with. Understand that. Mm-hmm. But I thought that there might be some reconcile, but the way this is going, even for somebody on the outside that doesn't know, I'm like, how can they reconcile? Because it's going so much further in a whole other directions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like defamation. Like
it's another thing. But Kendrick is not being dead. It's the label though.
But I'm saying, but it doesn't matter. I beat you.
Yeah.
I beat you.
It's
and you
corny.
still
it's corny.
And you still gonna talk about the house I put on my shit that you let the Kentucky basketball team play basketball at and stay there? Like niggas don't know where you live at.
It's not that beat.
Nigga, I've been in Drake's house. I've been in Drake's house.
It wasn't the house thing. It was putting the PDF shit on the house. That's what made it like,
what was the PDF on that? What was it?
Putting the sex offender but like thing on the
Because-
house is
Nah.
what's
When
the
there's
problem.
a sex offender in the neighborhood, it's a
And
dot.
he put like 8 dots on
Yeah,
it.
he put a whole bunch of dots.
That's the offensive
That is
part.
what
But that's
It's not about
battling
the
though.
house.
That's battling.
a battle.
I think it's corny. I think the lawsuit is corny.
That's
it's not
a
about, like,
battle.
I get
Yes.
it. I get it. I think the lawsuit is corny as fuck.
If you was worried about that, you know what you shouldn't did?
You shouldn't have
Started this shit.
Yeah, you
Bang,
shouldn't
bang.
have.
Yo, you shouldn't have started this shit because it's always the niggas that start the shit that be like, it ain't gotta go that far. Who the fuck is you to say that now? You didn't rev this nigga up.
You
Pause.
said don't talk about family. Then you talk about
They
family.
talk
Then you
about
said, all right,
family.
cool. It's all
All right,
it's
like all these. Wait, like I told y'all, all the rules is fake everywhere. They're all fake. Even in rap battles, they're all fake. Okay, talk about family. They talking about the family
All day.
Jay-Z talked about talking about throwing the condoms on the baby seat. Y'all gotta chill.